KspadeTheProspect, man. YouTube's best kept secret. I'm the leader of the Wolf Pack. I'm the owner of the wettest shot in all the land, the Rainmaker. I'm back today with a brand new NBA 2K17 Pro-Am gameplay on the Xbox One, of course, featuring my squad, the Made Men, of course. And the gameplay's a tad bit old. Oh, Cyph, I wanted you to pull that guy, bro. I wanted you to pull that guy. Gameplay's tad bit older. It's not OD, but you guys know we out of the Halloween unis. I was live streaming and the guys was like, Spade, when you gonna get out these ugly ass unis? And I was like, what? You mean to tell me y'all don't think these joints is fly? I think these joints is fly. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's see what we can do. We got a very tough opponent out here. I think we've played this team before. The name sounded familiar to me, and I don't mean like one player. Like when I see one name on the other team that sounds familiar, I don't know if I ran into them this year or last year or if they changed teams. But it was a few names on this team that rung a bell. So I think we played against this team before. I'm going to go ahead and say we did. Let's get into it. We started the game off right. We eventually got that 3 from Cyph that I wanted. We get back on the defensive end. We in this 2-3 zone, this hybrid 2-3 zone. I say that because we really be all over the place, but it works. It confuses our opponents, and it helps us get dubs. And at the end of the day, that's the only thing that we care about. They come back and eventually get a 2-point basket. 1-point game early on. Somebody get a timeout. Slim is lagging. Slim is lagging. We get the timeout. Get it into Mob. I don't know if Slim is back yet. I didn't want to give it to him too early. Didn't know what was going on. And then boom, he just comes back out of nowhere. Comes out with the fancy dribble moves. Gets it down low to Philly. We got 2 seconds on the shot clock. Rap does his best to create space for the shot and comes up with a big one. Bang, bang, chicken wing. I see you, Rap. I love it. They pushing the tempo. Tried to get a 3. I thought I was back. I thought that was really good defense, but I guess I got there a tad bit late. Either that or that boy got the burner. Big time pull. He pulls that, ties the game up at 5 apiece. Slim comes back, put the pressure on him, kicks it out to Mob for the limitless range 3. At this point, Mob ain't even have limitless range, fam. You see over there up top. Catch and shoot, the only thing that popped up. How in the hell is my point forward making that without limitless range? He's just a goon. That's it. I mean, that's the only logical explanation I got. He's just a goon. 8-point game out here, folks. My commentary voice is kind of jacked up. I've been trying to do a whole bunch of videos because I'm about to be out of town for about a week. So I'm trying to do a bunch of videos and my voice feel like it's kind of jacked up. So just bear with your boy, man. If I stop here and there to take a breath or to sip some H2O, y'all just bear with me. Y'all know I got y'all. I got y'all. As soon as my voice get right, I got you. Off the missed shot, Mob with a full head of steam. Stopping with that quick snatchback. Damn, Mob look quick as hell, right? Come on, I'm looking at my own gameplay like, damn, Mob look quick to death. I know if I'm thinking it, y'all got to be thinking it too. Slim with the pump fake. Kicks it over to Philly. Philly's got the mid-range. He pulls it. He cashes it. We jump out ahead. Now, as I speed the gameplay up, we get to the end of the first quarter. You can see that these guys definitely responded. They said, hold up. I see y'all, but we ain't finna lay down. We're going to fight. 5 seconds on the clock. Mob getting fancy. Drifting, fading away, pulling that left-handed shot that he got, cashing that guy, leaving only 3 seconds on the clock for these guys to try to get a shot up, and it ain't gonna go. It ain't gonna go. Second quarter action, TMM is still oh my God, let's talk about that defense. See, what had happened was, I hate that because sometimes you think you're right in front of them, you think you're gonna get that bump and that collision, but you really don't be. But when I make defensive mistakes, I like to come back and make up for it on the offensive end. Broke my guy, got to the basket, broke the defense, and kicked it out to Slim for the big time 3. These 3-point baskets are saving us because every time we try to pull away, they pull right back up on the side of our driver door. I don't know what's up with that. So the lead keeps going between 5, 3, 2, like it stays in that range. And that's fine because we still got a lead. And I believe we're a second half team, but at some point, I really want to see us pull off. There he is. Boy, I'm still in the gameplay. I'm still here. Pushing the tempo, Slim spinning. He's winning. Left-handed shot off the glass goes down. 7-point lead for TMM. I like what we're doing out here. Slim is a baller. Now, this isn't the first time he's run with us. It's not the first video he's been in. If you're one of the guys that go through and like watch all of the videos in the playlist, you've seen Slim in videos and you're gonna see him in a lot more, especially considering that I got a lot of traveling that I'm gonna be doing because whether I'm here or whether I'm gone, I still need the team to be in the trenches fighting and grinding to get better. And I know we don't know what 2K18 is gonna look like. We don't know what it's gonna play like, but you still gotta keep your skills sharp. And for the skills that don't carry over to 2K18, you better believe your team and your chemistry, that shit's gonna carry over. You still gotta be out here grinding to get that better. And to me, you can never get to the point where you don't need to worry about that anymore. Funny moment in the game, I think Cyph had to run off. You see him right there standing half court. Like he had to do so. I don't remember what happened this particular day, but I know he had to do something. And we was like, go ahead, we think we got it. 24-16, we got a big lead. Not a big lead, but we got a lead. Go ahead and do what you got to do. Of course, we would give up the 3. I was watching this video thinking, why didn't we just guard the perimeter and give up the 2? I don't know, but we gave up the 3 right there. We eventually got the timeout. We was waiting for Cyph to get back, and he came back. So we had an issue already with Slim kind of lagging or whatever. We had another issue with Cyph where he had to do something. So we got an early lead, and we still in good shape. But I want us, I don't know, I'm a perfectionist. I want to know what the lead would look like if we didn't have them 2 hiccups. I don't know, maybe we got them by a bigger margin. 2 minutes on the clock before the half. Our defense has been pretty good, even though I'm watching this gameplay thinking like, damn, I'm letting dudes kind of get by me a little too easy. I got to tighten up. Offensively, I like what I'm contributing. 7 points. That ain't a ton of points, but I'm shooting 100%. I got a couple of dimes. I got a couple boards. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do on offense. Defensively, got to try a little bit harder. Setting the screen right there for Rap. Rap can't get the shot to go, though. That should have went down. I'm going to go ahead and jump out here and say 2K hold, my boy. You know Rap don't miss no shots like that. They get back, get a shot up, can't get the shot to go. Mob gets the rebound. He's organized chaos running down the court. Of course, they end up fouling me. Defensively, check out Rap kind of guarding 2 players right there. That's great defense by Rap. Closing out to affect that shot. We get the long rebound, push it up to Rap. He's patient enough to swing it around. We almost turned that guy over. We need to slow it up right here, get exactly what we want. We kind of reckless out here, man. We reckless. Finally, we get, oh my God, we get it to Rap in the corner. Great look. Rap couldn't get it to go. We had Philly down there on the boards. Philly every so often changes his player. His player's been Joel Embiid. It's still the same player, but I mean his face, his character makeup. He's been Joel Embiid. This guy right here is supposed to be a tall-ass Charles Barkley. And now he's somebody with blue hair. Philly, if you're listening, all your players pale in comparison to Charles Barkley. Best player you ever had. Barkley out here with 8 points, 11 boards, and a dime at the half. We sit up here on this 7-point lead. Feels pretty good because we're a second half team. But again, the perfectionist in me wonders how big this lead would be if we didn't have those 2 hiccups early on. PG goes 5 out. He said, Mob look a little suspect on defense. Goes at me. I thought I did a good enough job of closing out at the last minute. I did not. He gets, you know, an easy basket. I don't know, man. I got to do better defensively. I've been really watching a lot of gameplays of myself like, oh, bruh. For somebody who prides himself in defense, I definitely have some games when I just look like trash. You're wondering if your computer messing up, your internet tripping, why the hell is the gameplay going so fast? Nah, it ain't you, fam. I sped it up. Now, we are a second half team normally. In this video, we went on a drought where we just could not make a shot. It wasn't necessarily that we was taking bad shots. I feel like for the most part, we was getting great looks. They just were not falling, and it's crazy and it's frustrating. I don't know why we didn't take a timeout to get this thing together. We continued to work for good looks. We was getting good looks. We was pulling the shots, and the shots weren't going in. Meanwhile, this other team wasn't exactly shooting lights out, but they was making some shots when we was making none. Right there, you saw Slim ran out of bounds. Now, we finally slowed this thing down. It's 3 minutes to go in the third quarter. We still holding on to a lead, but that whole thing right there makes me feel like we lost momentum. Now we can't get the ball to bounce our way. You know, we turning the ball over. We're making a lot of mistakes that we was making anyway, but the game was bailing us out because we had momentum. Now we got none. Should I say it? I'm going to say it. I wonder what would have happened if we ain't had them 2 hiccups early. Anyway, that 3-point right there closes the gap. It's a 3-point game. We still in control, but I feel the changing of the tides, man. I feel it. Bob tries the Euro, gets stripped clean, they say. They say it's clean. They come back, great defense. We get the block, but we cannot recover the loose ball. I'm still a little tight about the fact that my Euro got stripped clean. I'm also kind of hard on myself. I know I haven't been playing the best defense. The last thing I want to do is give up a basket off of my own turnover. So right here, I think you're going to see me play some good defense. Great rotation right here. Kind of got an elbow up into the shooter. He can't get the shot to go. They end up, I think they got, I don't know what the hell happened right there. We jump ahead, fourth quarter action, folks. We only got a 2. Make that a 4-point lead as Mob goes to the basket with the left hand. We got the lead, y'all, but golly, I can't explain it. Like, I just don't feel like we got this game under control like I feel like we should. And for some guys that's supposed to be second half hoopers, we better turn it on right now or we gonna be in trouble. 4-point game. Slim, do your dance. Slim, look, Slim is one of those guys that he can take over a game. Offensively, he can take over a game. But what I think he does is when he takes over a game, he fights in his head with whether or not he's being selfish, and it's easy to do. I do it myself when I play the one. But that right there was a prime example of, I feel like Slim had the shot. He tried to pass it to me. I gave it back to him. He still wanted to pass it. Tried to force it to Philly and turned it over. Anyway, we right here. 2-point game. Let's see what we got. Kind of running the offense through Mob sometimes. Running it through Slim sometimes. I like when we do that because I feel like it keeps the defense guessing. Right here, Slim in the corner. Bang, bang, chicken wing. We back up 5. Let's go, y'all. Let's get this joint. Like, this is our game. I don't want to play around with these dudes. How does this pass find its target? I'm sliding back into the paint, not by accident. I know the pass is coming. I'm expecting the pass. I'm pressing steal. I'm in the passing lane. I get nothing. Great pump fake by Rap. One more extra pass over to Slim. He gets denied. Rap gets it back. Mob for 3. Can't get it to go. Great offensive board, and they have to foul Barkley. Philly, bring Barkley back. Hashtag bring back Barkley. I'm putting that in the video, matter of fact. 3-point game right here. Slim is tough to guard one-on-one. All you got to do is give him his space. He looked like he in passive mode, though. Passive Slim is not welcome here. Give Slim the rock. Let him be great. You see, I force it back to him. I know this dude can score pretty much when he wants to, fam. I get it back to him. Man, stop being nice. Pull this damn jumper. And let's get up out of here. Let's get this dub. Don't do to me, fam. Don't overthink this shit. Beautiful defense right here. Slim comes up with a steal. We push the tempo. He pulls the midi. Elbow can't get it to go. Philly has his back, and Philly turns the ball over. Great read by the defense right here. I don't even know if he knew where the pass was going. Probably got a generous animation. I don't know. Considering a couple of plays before that, I'm sliding back into the paint, trying to steal the ball, and can't even damn touch it. That's neither here nor there. 2-point game. A minute on the clock. These possessions right here, they colossal. You don't want to make a mistake. You don't want to make a mistake anyway, but right here, look at Rap going to the basket. But right here, man, you make that mistake, your teammates kind of make this noise right here. Like, don't nobody really say nothing. They make that noise, though, fam, and you know you goofed up, and you don't want that feeling. Nobody wants that. Less than a minute on the clock, we still hold a lead. My shooting percentages have fallen. I'm still shooting pretty good, but I ain't really shooting like I was in the first half. I want to make sure if I take a shot, it's a great look. I don't want to force no BS. I don't. Still less than a minute on the clock. Of course, it ain't like the time going up. I get it in the paint to Rap. The defense actually read that well. They was leaving Rap. Rap tries to get it back to me. They give him a bounce pass. They pull the 3, catch the 3, take a 1-point lead with 28 seconds on the clock. 2K, quick question. If you, I hate that animation. They got you, boy. See what I'm saying? Right about now, somebody probably said. I don't know, I'm just saying somebody probably said that. 3-point game. Mob all the way to the basket. Why is he jumping at me when we need 3? Cyph stepping back, pulling, bang, bang, chicken wing. Big time shot right there by Cyph. Well, hold on, 2K, I for real got a question. If y'all got buttons for you to control what type of pass, whether it's a lob, whether it's a bounce, why do you just give us bounce passes when we don't press the bounce pass button? I just want to know. While we waiting on an answer back from that, man, it's going to take another quarter to decide a winner out here. It's kind of like a bittersweet feeling. Like, I'm a little bit sad that we in OT because we had the lead for like the entire game, basically. At the same time, that fourth quarter and that third quarter, both, they was kind of ugly. We could have easily lost in regulation. To me, that means we got another quarter to get it right. Let's see what we got. Still a competitive game. 2-point game right here. They want to go 5 out. They think Mob that dude to try. Mob, come on, don't embarrass me out here, fam. Don't embarrass me. Great pass off defense. Nice first step, but Mob gets back, and he just made a tough basket. I was there. I do feel some kind of way that they picking on your boy, though. I ain't gonna front. I feel some kind of way. 4-point game. I come back, almost turn the ball over. Slim, thanks for being right there. I ain't mean to do that. The catch and shoot. Rainmaker, you already know that catch and shoot game is official, especially if I get in the corner. Don't matter my player, man. Mob, Vlad, I say, referee. It don't matter, man. If I get in the corner, you know what's up. 1-point game. I don't know why that big didn't go up. I felt like he had it. They must have felt like it too. They got it back to him. And what the hell was that? What was that? What was that? I be missing layups with my point forward with a full bar, and my man just threw it over his head. I'm just saying he just threw it over his head. Great cut to the basket by Slim. Great pass by Mob. 1-point game. at some point we're going to need to get a stop. Like if we want this dub, we're going to have to get a stop. And what better time to get it than right now? Let's get a stop. Team, what do we have? Great rotation defense. They trying to cross me and wrap up. We got to stay disciplined. This breaks the defense. Ain't nobody on the right side of the court. They get a wide open look at the three. They catch the three. That thing hurt like a knife going through your chest cavity. Like, oh, that thing hurt right there. 4-point game. We still got time. 1:23 on the clock. They force Mob to pick the dribble up. I'm trying to get out of Slim. Wait, Slim, do what you do, fam. Do your dance. I tell Slim all the time, Slim, do your dance. He goes to the rack, finishes. 2-point game. We still here. We still here. We need a stop, though. Once again, I'm going to say it again. We need a stop on the defensive end. I don't like that they picking at your boy. That's great defense. I was going to say that can't go. Great defense. The shot misses. We quickly push it up the court. Slim going to boom that guy down on the back end. We got a tie game. Less than a minute to go. Here we go again. Who wants it more? They're going back at Mob, fam. Great help by Slim. Can we get back and cover the shooter, though? Oh, we give up the shot. I don't know. We got to communicate there. I don't know if that was my fault. I didn't know that Slim was going to pick that guy up. I was kind of playing underneath the pick. I don't know. We goofed up. That's all I know. We goofed up. We go back inside, though. They can't really stop Barkley. Hashtag Philly. Bring back Barkley, man. Hashtag bring back Barkley. Tie game. 39 seconds on the clock. It's set up where we could possibly have the last possession of the game. You can't ask for nothing better than that if you a scorer. The offense looks pretty good. We got to make sure we stay disciplined on this end right here. My man had a look. Great cut to the basket. We always worried about the three. I'm not upset about that. If you got to give something up right there, you don't want to give up the three. We possibly got last possession, last good possession anyway, and 2 points to tie this thing up. Cyph felt the three, was a little too deep. I feel like couldn't get the shot to go. He was so clutch for us at the end of regulation. If anybody pulling that shot and making it, it's Cyph. He pulled it, couldn't get it to go. Like I said, I think he was a little deep. We're going to need a stop. We really need a turnover is what we need. Tried to get the inbound pass, couldn't get it. You see us running around. We trying to foul. We trying to steal. We don't know what the hell we trying to do. 6 seconds on the clock. They go back. I thought that was clean, ref. That's clean. We foul him, man. We put him on the line. He only made one. We still got a chance. 5 seconds to make a 3-point basket. We just, I don't know. I don't even know, fam. This one right here, man. We have games like this that we lose. Shout out to our opponents, first of all. Let me be respectful to my opponents. Shout out to them. Them dudes was fighting the whole game. You look at this gameplay, and there's some moments in this gameplay where you go, what the hell were we doing? Like, what was we doing? We played too well to lose this game, but it happens sometimes. I don't know, man. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the gameplay. If you did, do me a favor, drop that like. If you knew it, you want to see more, go ahead and hit subscribe, and I am out the next time. Peace.